Hello everybody, my name is Something the Panda, and today we're going to be watching Horror Stories Animated. If you guys enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. And the videos we're going to be watching are going to be in the description, so check out the person's channel, give them a subscribe, a like, you know. Do it. And let's get into the videos. Ooh, true mystery house horror story.
This happened when I was a kid. I was in the 5th grade, and my friend, let's call him Ethan, invited me over to his place.
Why did I find that funny?
He lived right by the ocean, and if you walked through the forest for half a mile, you'd reach a nice beach with a diving board.
Oh, that sounds nice.
When I got to his house, we hung out, played video games, and talked. You know, typical kid stuff.
Typical.
Then we decided to go to the beach. It wasn't too far away, and we knew we could get back in time for dinner.
One thing I would like to say, if these are typical kids, I'm not a typical kid. The first part is true, but going to the beach, beaches kill. This is where the real horror story comes. It's not the house that is scary, it's the beaches.
So we set off. To make the trip more adventurous, we decided to bushwhack our own path.
Why?
After walking a couple of minutes, we hit a tall fence. Crap, Ethan exclaimed. Well, I guess we'll have to go back.
Language.
Suddenly, out of the corner of my eye, I spotted something. The fence went about 8 meters long and then stopped.
Oh.
My jaw
Bad
dropped.
fence.
There was a house. It was an old cabin with
Wow.
boarded up windows. The planks were falling off, and you could see the old insulation underneath.
I want
it was
this house.
gray in color and had flecks of blue paint. The fence led up to the side.
I just love how my laughing is ruining the atmosphere for me. I'm just giggling the entire time. These are supposed to be scary. They're supposed to chill you to the bone, but I'm just over here like... My fake laugh made me really laugh.
Side of the house, stopped, and then continued on the other side. What scared me the most was that there was no road. I mean, not even a clearing to get to the road.
It's just an old house.
You'd have to walk 20 minutes. Kevin, come on, Ethan yelled from behind me. Look at this, I shouted back.
Yeah, come on, check
Ethan
this
walked
out.
up to me, and his jaw dropped. There was no door, just a frame.
Oh.
And peering through the frame, we could see that there was a back door, also with no frame.
Okay.
All we had to do was walk through the house, then we could get to the beach. I looked at Ethan. Should we do it? I asked him.
Yeah.
He shrugged. I don't see why not. He
Exactly.
responded.
Listen to your boy here.
Inside the house was dark, despite the sunlight pouring
Pull out
into
your cell
the
phone.
door. We advanced slowly through the house, and Ethan pointed to the door.
Why did
As we reached the door,
he
I
pointed
peered up the
like,
stairs.
yo, bro, if you can actually see.
I grabbed Ethan and shoved him out the door. What was it? He said, as soon as we got away. My whole body shook. I must be going mad, I thought to myself. Eventually, I explained it to him. As we reached the door, I wanted to take one last look at the house. I glanced up the stairs and I saw the shadowy outline of a person. All I could see were eyes staring back at me and a crooked grin. Ethan and I took another route back home, and we told Ethan's mom. She laughed at us and said she'd been that way many times and there was no house. And we were angry because she didn't believe us, so we got out our cameras and went back the next day. When we got there was no house. It was just gone. No clearing, nothing. To this day, Ethan and I still wonder what it was. Was that man just a homeless person, or maybe he was
You know,
something
he builds a house
much
everywhere he
worse?
goes. Just tick,
I
tick, tick,
suggested
tick, tick,
to
tick,
Ethan a
house.
theory that scares me to this day. I had been reading about Russian folklore, and a page caught my attention.
The Baba Yaga?
It was a story about
come
a
on.
witch named Baba Yaga.
One, I kind of know the story of Baba Yaga, and I highly doubt that was Baba Yaga. So, like, that's just my opinion here.
Who had a moving house. She would eat naughty children, and parents used to use it to scare children. Was this a witch? I guess we'll never know for sure.
Oh no, Baba Yaga, please don't hurt me. I think they just admitted that they're naughty boys. Maybe. I was kidnapped. True horror story. I was kidnapped. Oh no.
When I was 23, my boyfriend and I broke up. So I was
Oh.
in the process of moving away from my hometown to Houston. I just wanted to start over somewhere new.
Okay. Yeah.
It was about 3 a.m. and I was driving through a small town in Texas on my way to...
Well, she's not from a small town, but she's a girl in a small town. Okay, I'm not gonna do it.
Houston when I decided to stop for gas. It was pretty empty, but the gas station was open. As I was filling up, looking at my phone, I saw a truck pull up to the pump on the other side.
Oh, friend.
I wasn't paying any attention until I put my phone in my pocket to put the nozzle back, and I saw a man just staring at me. I smiled at him, turning to put the gas cap back on, when I saw 4 more men,
Whoa.
2 on either side. I thought that was weird,
Yeah.
but I just wanted to get in my car and go.
Girl. Run. I don't know what else to say here. You see people surrounding you. Run.
As I went to pull the handle on my door, they attacked me.
Yeah.
I was screaming and kicking and fighting as hard as I could, but I wasn't strong enough. 2 of them pulled me into the back seat of the truck while 2 of them pushed me in.
Now this story's
I ended up
interesting.
draped over their laps. I was still trying to get free, but it was hard to move with their weight holding me down. I started to cry. I have never felt so weak in my life. I started scratching one man thinking if they kill me, his DNA will be under my nails.
Smart.
They pulled up to a motel and carried me inside of a room. I was screaming again, and the oldest looking one started hitting me,
Oof.
telling me to be quiet. One of them said if I was good, they wouldn't hurt me. They held me down on one of the beds and tied my hands and feet together with a belt and some kind of thin string like a shoelace. I was panicking and still crying, just telling them to let me go. I wouldn't say anything. I wouldn't tell anyone, that's what I told them. They started talking to each other in another language, one I couldn't recognize.
This story's
Looking
actually
around
kind of
the room,
scary.
I saw bags and beer cans, lots of beer cans. It smelled like they had all been staying in this one room with 2 beds for a while. I don't really want to get into what they did to me, but at some point, one of the men said they needed more beer. They decided the smallest one was going to stay in the room with me. So after the other 4 left, it was just me and the man who looked to be around my age.
Ooh.
I remember thinking, I could probably beat him up if I get loose.
No,
I asked
persuade
him if I
him.
could use the bathroom. And when he untied me, I bolted for the door. I swung the door open, and he grabbed my arm.
Kick
I
him in the
yelled,
balls.
"Get off me," and he let go, eyes wide. I ran down the street, no clothes on, and jumped in front of the first car I saw. It was a confused elderly man. He rolled down his window and yelled, "What are you doing?" Like I was ruining his morning or something. I told him I needed help and that I was kidnapped. He drove me to the police station where I was given scrubs and could file a report. They ended up saying I needed to go to the hospital for an examination so they could record any evidence that the man may have left on me.
Okay.
I just wanted to shower and go home, honestly. I just wanted to talk to my mom. They found the men the same day. It turns out they were all brothers. They didn't say what they planned on doing with me after, or why they did it in the first place.
Oh, this
They
is actually
claimed
pretty
to be
creepy.
all blackout drunk at the time. I ended up moving to the other side of the country, and even though I know they're still in prison, I get nightmares about what happened. I don't use my phone at all in public anymore, and my current boyfriend says I'm too paranoid, but I have to be ready.
I don't blame her.
I never want to feel that weak again in my life.
Okay, that was actually a pretty creepy story. I'm not gonna lie, like, the first one, I could be like, okay, anyone could have made that one up, but that second one, like, that seems real, like, that actually chilled me down to the bone. That one, I was actually very, that actually did not, like, make me scared, but it did actually, I did feel a lot during that one. So if you guys enjoyed the video, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Like I said, go check out their channel. It's going to be in the description down below. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. See you later. Bye.